Food. All over the place. Kann ich hier die Scheiße hin? Das nimmst du gar nicht an, ne? Okay. Du hast Essen. Das würde ich gerne haben. Danke.
Farewell.
Oh.
You
Oh.
just lay me there with a barrel of beer in my right hand and over me.
Das Gefühl wird so schnell dunkel. So.
Whoa!
What's the rush?
Schmiedi-Boy.
Ladies, they say. Merciful ladies. Where's all that faith coming from?
Dann mal auf in die Stadt. Baron mal erzählen, was das
Come on, Roach.
Frau. Es wird echt so schnell Nacht, habe ich das Gefühl, ne? Das ist irgendwie... Dann fängt es wahrscheinlich gleich noch an zu regnen. Hello there. Das Wasser laufen nimmt.
Got their asses whipped like a no big lad whore.
You surprised? Next time to Dutch with pizza. You
Bleib mal locker. So, Kollege.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. Her things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized, how many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Na gut, er hat die Kohle reingebracht. Die Olle hat sich anderswo vergnügt. Er hat den anderen getötet.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
She made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Oh, das will ich aber sehen.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
The word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Ich kann nicht fast
Damn it!
Wo bin ich denn gerade? Aha. Guck mal.
Like that.
Ey. Ich bin Zauber Power. Okay. Extra. Wagen. Mit hier durchsetzen. Macht den aber auch kompliziert. Ja, genau. Der Wichser 3. Hello, Jeremy. Was geht? Ja, gib mir das Pferd von ihm.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
I certainly hope not. It's brought me no small trouble.
Meaning?
I must flee. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
Ich glaube, das gab es auch bei Steam. Alternative Rüstung für die ganzen. Für Yennefer, für Ciri. Alter, noch weißeres Weißgebiet.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Who was the letter to?
No one. It was like this one. Show that to those pricks at the crossing, and they'll let you pass.
This for me?
See no reason to make things harder for you. You seek your child, this letter will help.
Gut.
Where do you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could,
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Ja, ich hab schon Bock, gegen die Dinger zu kämpfen.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
There you are! Escaped again.
Ist das ein Geimpfter?
Sorry to win this library.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma. Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Okay.
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smart-ass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
I went to Novigrad once, to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern, and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresun's blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Okay.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Gibt es noch die fette Klopperei hier? Auf. Das sind seine besten Männer und er nimmt einen Mann mit, oder was? ich gerade annehmen. So, was habe ich hinbekommen? Nichts. Auch gut. So. Wahrscheinlich eine Secondary Quest, wa? Genau. Das will ich ja wohl machen. Ja. Ja, ich weiß nicht, ob das auch mit dem Schwierigkeitsgrad zusammenhängt, dass die Waffen schneller kaputt gehen. Großplätze. Hey! Was geht's? We have Mission. Ich kann mich ja auch dahin, aber hier ist ein neues Fragezeichen. Das muss ich hier mitnehmen. Das geht nicht anders. Ich habe gestern auch eine... Warte, was war das denn? Ich glaube, das war... Das war kein Griffith. Wo war der das? Weiß ich nicht. Auf jeden Fall bei einem Fragezeichen. Wie fahren auch nicht. Kann sein, dass es dann Griffin war. Der war halt auch dieser rote Totenkopf und der hatte die Levelanzeige war auf 2 Fragezeichen.
Got their asses whipped like an over
Ich dachte, okay, der ist vielleicht doch zu heftig und ich fuhr halt mit dem Schiff vorbei. Dann habe ich aus dem Schiff geschossen, wo er über mich drüber flog, habe ihn getroffen und er ist ins Wasser gefallen und ist gestorben. Und dachte ich mir auch so, ja gut.
Move it!
Aber ich konnte nicht looten. Ich glaube, der hat sich ins Wasser gepackt, weil er hat dann noch ein bisschen rumgeschrien, aber ich konnte dann zwar das Loot entnehmen, aber also nicht von ihm, sondern was er bewacht hat, aber
Let's go!
leider nicht das, was er wollte.
Sent my young'uns to get mushrooms yesterday. To the woods? Alone? You know how it is. Had too many mouths to feed.
Go, go!
Went to the forest for brushwood yesterday.
Power Ranger. Und es kommt eine Witcher Season 3, ne? Da reden die jetzt die ganze Zeit von, die Schauspieler bei all den Interviews, aber wissen noch nicht wann, wo, wie, wer. Schade, scheiße. Was haben wir denn? Ein Bär. Okay. Ja. Sind wir Level 12. Hello.
Come on!
soll ich hier noch Q-Spam, ey? So, Winnie Pooh ist jetzt auch tot. Kann ich mich aber gar nicht mehr daran erinnern, an die Power Ranger Show. Go, go, Power Ranger! Bla 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 bla. Ich wusste noch, ich hatte früher diese zusammensetzbaren Mega-Maschinentypen. Irgendwann hat mir dann ein Bein gefehlt.
Not so fast, Rose.